So let's go to hormones. Some hormonal conditions. What are hormones doing? So we have hypothalamus, where hypothalamus is part of the brain. Like they are just brain, they are part of the brain. So what is hypothalamus doing? Hypothalamus are secreting gonadotropin releasing hormone. This gonadotropin releasing hormone will go and start stimulating pituitary gland. Pituitary gland will now start stimulating follicle stimulating hormone, and this follicle stimulating hormone starts stimulating estrogen, and this will now result to production of testosterone and spermatogenesis. And estrogen together with follicle stimulating hormone starts stimulating luteinizing hormone. So luteinizing hormone starts signaling the ovaries to start producing what? Ovulation, and factors that stimulate oocyte follicle growth. So a shared command center of both pathways. Hypothalamus releases gonadotropin releasing hormone, and pituitary gland respond by releasing follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. This hormone targets the gonad to drive gamete development and maturation in sex-specific ways. So what is fertilization? Fertilization is a process by which sperm joins the female oocyte when it buries the binds. But before fertilization, capacitation occur. Don't worry, during our fertilization, we're going to explain this. Just know, in fertilization, the sperm binds together with the what? With the female oocyte. And acrosome reaction occurs, it now leads to what? Fusion. Acrosome reaction means the secretion of enzymes and proteases from the acrosome. This will now break that benzonal pelysoda. We understand this better in our fertilization class. The two pathways culminate in a single well-coordinated event, the union of two terminal differentiated haploid cells to create a single totipotent diploid cells is called a zygote. So a zygote is an example of totipotent cell because totipotent cells are cells or stem cells that can differentiate to form a specific cell and itself. Example, they can differentiate to form an embryoblast and trophoblast. Embryoblast will now form the embryo, while trophoblast will now form the placenta in the future. This restores the diploid chromosome number and marks the beginning of new and genetically unique individual. So when you're fusing sperm and egg together, it will now lead to the formation of new individual. Just do a quick review. This is our flashcard, and our flashcard said gametogenesis. Ew. Our flashcard says gametogenesis means formation of gametes, which is sperm and egg. Spermatogenesis means form functional sperm. We produce four sperm, which are spermatozoa. Oogenesis means we produce one ova and two polar bodies. So meiosis, the mechanism that reduces the chromosome number from diploid to haploid. This creates genetic diversity. That is why you never look like someone exactly. You can look like someone, but there will be a difference in character. There is something that will be different from the parents that produce you. There will be something that will be different. This is what we call genetic diversity. Don't forget that. Let's go to our questions and answers. First, what is gametogenesis? Which we all know, gametogenesis is the process by which male and female gametes are formed through meiosis. Why does spermatogenesis produce four sperm but oogenesis produce one ovum? The answer to this is cytoplasm is divided equally in spermatogenesis but unequally in oogenesis to preserve nutrients for the ovum. That is why spermatogenesis produce four sperm but oogenesis produce one ovum. At which stage is the primary oocyte arrested? At prophase 1 of meiosis. That is where the primary oocyte is arrested to. During puberty, they will now continue. Where does spermatogenesis occur? Spermatogenesis occurs in the seminiferous tubulus of the testis. And what is the function of the polar body? The function of the polar bodies is to reduce the diploid number of the oocytes to haploid number, and they now degenerate. So this is all I have for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this on Sagacious Learners. If you understand gametogenesis, embryology become easier. So watch this video over and over again for you to understand everything you have to say. Goodbye, see you next time.